I'm live. I wonder who in the hell is going to show up. Let's see if this is. Yeah, that's working. We're gonna I don't know, maybe I'm gonna leave my third eye on. Hi everyone. This is Anastasia from the Sacred Spheres, and literally nobody knows that I'm going live. So I have warned that I might do this. I might just randomly go live at a random moment in time. And this is that random moment in time. I've got my third eye. I've got my glasses, except today I actually did my makeup. I'm still wearing my art uh, apron from yesterday. I mean, whenever I cook or do art, I have two art aprons. This is from my friend Virginia. Jenny, I love you. Mwah. My trusty red hoodie. I want one in every fucking color. I'm also going to be making merch again. What? Art merch with my art stuff on it. Bright, crazy colors. Can be so much fun. Look at this hair. Oh my God, we've got a viewer. I am live. Who's there? We have multiple viewers, I think. But I don't know who you are unless you show yourself in the chat. Happy Saturday night, or maybe it's Sunday wherever you are, or it's Friday. I don't know where you are in time and space. I'm going to take off my everything everywhere all at once third eye. We're going to go like that. We're going to even take this off so you can see my beautiful green eyes and I can lose my microphone in the fucking process. I just wanted to share Saturday night with you all. Cheers. This is a happy hour where if you're not happy, I'm not happy. Who gives a fuck? Somewhere, someone in the world is happy, even if it's not you or me. So bring your own beverage. BYOB. Today it's Sandra O. Merlot from the movie Sideways. Cheer. Oh my God. Jim. Jim is here. There was no live stream here tonight, Jim. It's Saturday. I normally have Monday, Wednesday, Friday live streams. I'm doing something I've threatened. I've threatened I might go live at any time if I felt like it. Well, it's Saturday night, and I just went to Trader Joe's to pick up a few grocery items, and no one was there. Normally, you will get murdered by a car in the parking lot. The line is going out onto Hyperion and Silver Lane. It shuts down traffic, and I watch people get in car accidents there. There were multiple open parking spots. I told my cashier, I was like, I guess it was a perfect summer day here. So like chilly. Oh, look, we got 10 extra viewers. What's up, folks? How is your Saturday night? Mine's here. I'm talking about Trader Joe's, and no one was in the fucking parking lot trying to murder me for once. I was like, where the hell is everyone? Because I want to be there. I'm not. I don't know where they are. So I'm here now with you guys. Cheers. BYOB. I'm like a brandy. Loving you, boo. Thank you, Abdul Musket. No, Mukset. Cheers. I don't know if you can drink alcohol where you're at, but I am. This is my Sandra O. Merlot from the movie Sideways. Cheers. No, it's not literally from the movie Sideways, but as you know, if you've seen the movie, people are fucking pissed off that folks are drinking Merlot when they should be drinking something more sophisticated and nuanced, like Pinot Noir. Let's see, the chat's blowing up. Yeah, I do have epic hair. It's like I don't even know what my hair is. Robin Stanley. Oh my God. Hi, Robin. What's happening? John Programmer. Do I know Grecian history? Well, I was a double major in college, and I did study classical civilization, which included in Western classical civilization, ancient Greek and Roman history. Was I good at it? I don't think so. However, I was the president of an honor society, Eta Sigma Phi. So I should say I was bad at it. But Jim is saying that his Saturday has been pretty good so far. I don't know if you're on Friday time, Sunday time, because we have people coming in from all around the world. You're asking about Grecian or Greek history. I mean, shit, let me know your questions. My name is Anastasia. Anastasia is the Greek word anastasis, which means resurrection. I do bring life to where there was death. So this is a happy hour. Whether or not you're happy, someone is happy in the world, even if it's not you or me. So let's get happy together. Stare into my eye. Let's do some like this. Let's breathe. How are you, my beautiful people? All the people that just joined my live stream just left, so that's cool. You are from Greece. John, what the hell is going on in Greece these days? It's a hot mess over here in the United States. It feels like a dumpster fire. It's such a dumpster fire. I'm going to have my Saturday night snack. I know this is not kosher. My own grandmother is rolling in her grave right now. I was raised very strictly kosher. This is prosciutto that's wrapped here around mozzarella. It is very phallic. Pardon me eating this very phallic doodad. All right, folks. What are we in for today? We have questions about Greece. You're on fire, but in a good. You are a very pleasant dumpster fire in Greece. Stephen, you are saying hello from America. Hello from America. Hello from Hollywood. I live in Hollyweird on the east side, close to Silver Lake, mixed with Echo Park. Hey, thank you, Sheldon. Someone named Sheldon just subscribed to my channel. I love you. Mwah. We just had about 10 more people join our Saturday night happy hour because some of you didn't hear my spiel. The very canceled Woody Allen said, I can't be happy if someone's miserable. Well, fuck you, Woody Allen. Guess what? Even if you're not happy or I'm not happy, there is someone somewhere in the world who is happy, even if it's not us. So this is a happy hour to engender that. And we love that. We're going to have a sip of our beverage, whether it's water or wine or beer or juice. Are you juicing cucumbers? Cucumbers are wonderful for your kidneys. They're also very hydrating. It's very warm out. John is still on fire in Greece. You're in chaos fire. Okay. Has anyone watched Chaos? Chaos with a K that Jeff Goldblum led, where Jeff Goldblum plays Zeus. Thank you for the hearts. Has anyone watched that? I could not get into that for the life of me. I literally was watching it. I don't know. I think I tried to get into episode 1 10 times. 10, that's 10. 10 times. Finally, it hooked me and I got through, I binged the whole thing. It's dark. It is violent. It feels gratuitous. Like sometimes there's sex shown that's like not needed. I am not a prude. We will drop that S word here, man. We're going to get our sex on. But not really, because YouTube would shut this shit down. I don't know. Anyone see that? I used to work in the Hollywood entertainment industry. Sometimes I talk about Hollywood on the show. Sometimes I talk about self-help. I've been involved in many spiritual communities in my life. There are so many people watching us right now. It is blowing my mind. Hi, Sheldon. And Axel, Laura, what is this? Like Axel Rose and Laura, a setter on my volleyball team. I played volleyball with a chick named Laura. Anyone play volleyball out there? Bam! I'm a contemporary of Misty Trainer. I don't know names, but I did play volleyball against her my whole life. Gorda. Axel is saying gorda, gorditas. Is that your newest Taco Bell fixation? Cheers. Again, welcome to our happy hour. Any questions for me? I am here, open, an open book. If I am going to entertain you with nonsense. I do very weird art. Like, what is this, folks? Like, what is this? What are these flowers? They are viruses multiplying, flowers, like boobs, like storms, like weather patterns, like sunny side up eggs. It's in motion. It's Christmas. It's a business card. It's, as someone said, ew, which I love. Roast me. I will roast you. Let's do this. Let's consider this. If any of you like stand-up, this will be our stand-up show. And guess what the comments are? That's our crowd work. Not like Matt Rife. Anyone watch Matt Rife? Yeah, he had a moment. That moment's gone. It's as gone as that Dubai chocolate trend. Or even, well, I think crumble cookies are still here. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I do have a cat. She's a 3-pawed fat black cat who's hanging out with us. She might want to say hi today. In the meantime, I'm going to show you what I'm working on. And you can show me, actually, yeah, give me some tips, some tricks. What do you think? What would you buy? What would you use? I like to use tote bags, right? My man bag is this big ass tote bag, and I have a million of these goddamn things. And what about you? How do you schlep your shit around town? Because I use tote bags, it's very hard to find things in there. So that's why I make these little weird containers. My headphones, my microphone, goes into this thing so that when I open up my tote bag, I can find the goddamn thing. So places like Trader Joe's, as cool as they are, they have so much just plastic packaging that goes right into a landfill. And I buy the same thing over and over and over again. So what I've been trying to do is clean them up. And then this is actually this. It's tea tree facial cleansing pads. So this is an archival non-acidic construction paper that I wrap this thing with. And then I use acrylic paint, googly eyes, my old eyelashes. Why not? And then I have to clean the shit out, and then I just kind of paint it up. I dig my sunshades, right? They dig you right back, girl. Boy, you're Steven. I'm looking at Laura and Robin and a couple other folks. Oh, Sohal Hamza said hi. Hello. Thank you, Steven. I am very appreciative of your compliment. I have many pairs of glasses. My regular glasses are also quite fun. I even have my grandparents' glasses. When they passed away, that was my inheritance. I got their sunglasses. Should wear them for you guys. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you, Stephen. Or I don't know, people, he, him, they, them, she, her. What are your pronouns? I'll go by she, them. Yeah, I'm vibing with both of those things. So yeah, what should I paint these things? I'm going to put some construction paper, paint them so you can put your drugs in there. Oh my God. How was your Saturday night? Is it Sunday morning? We got some likes out of, oh my God. I am grateful for those likes. I'm grateful for you. Because it's summertime and the living's easy. As Ella Fitzgerald said in a song, a song literally named that, in that song, she sang, there's a version of it, her singing live. It's hilarious. It's like summertime and the living's easy. Is it really easy? Are you gonna pay my bar tab? 'Cause I'm drinking up a storm. How is it easy? I'm sweating like a pig. But Mama and Daddy are coming home, or something like that. That's my song. That's my song for today. I love that we had like 10 people join and they all just left. Like, fuck your noise. And that I'm not being kosher. There are people joining us from regions of the world that don't have pork products, that don't drink alcohol. Don't tell your mom, because we're doing that here. I'm so sorry. Some ASMR chewing. Sunday morning. Where am I? I'm Anastasia. I'm here from the Sacred Spheres in Hollywood, California. Yes, Hollywood is a subset of Los Angeles, not incorporated. Los Angeles is an epic city. It's too big. I'm actually from here. I'm one of those unicorns actually from this fucking city. Who's from here? Not many people. Most people come here to like make it or whatever. I was from here. My dad never wanted me to be in LA. It was a freak show when I was growing up. So he sent me out to schools, private Christian schools. Sounds really fancy. No, they taught, it was safe because it was really rough in LA at the time. Orange County is famous for being very right-wing, very Christian. It's kind of shifted a little over the years. Has more money in some ways, but not really at the same time. You know, it has its pockets of shit just like we do in LA. But when I was growing up, it was a gang-infested shit show where I would have been going to school. So I got sent to these schools where they didn't teach science. They censored our literature. They taught creationism. It was I went to very right-wing schools. But anyway, I'm now, I got raised by a secular university as well. Got different types of education. So I've been all around the tracks. But Stephen you've never been to Los Angeles. You are in Mississippi. Well, fun fact, I've never been to MISSISSIPPI. All I know how to do is spell damn state. I have not been there. But I used to work with people from Louisiana and in New Orleans. They gave me this from the Ace Hotel, this like very mystical woo-woo, do you read your hands, right? Like, isn't this like, this is like my relationship line? Or no, that's my lifeline. Does anyone know palm reading? Dead. We're all going to die. It might be nice not to have to know when we talk. I use my, I know you think I'm like Italian or something. Actually, my family's Southern Russian, Middle Eastern. My mom's family is from what's Georgia. Dad's family's Armenia, Turkey. Got some Asian going on, Chinese, Mongolian in me. I'm just a very expressive person, very expressive, very eccentric. Ask me to do no fucks given, no shits about anything. Ask me to do it, I'll do it. I will do it, but maybe not on camera here. However, if you want to go back to I did like a live stream of Palooza almost every day. Nice, nice. Yeah, but before I did my live stream of Palooza, I went live and talked about how I shut down four of my. I think I had like 8 different YouTube accounts, and 4 of them got shut down permanently because I thought it was okay to upload one of your naughty, nasty, sexy time videos for your boyfriend, girlfriend, you know. And I mean, if it's private, what does YouTube care? They're like, you can't do that. So I am what they call an advanced beginner. Or as my dad said, my name's Anastasia. We'd be like, Anna, you have no fucking common sense. What the hell is wrong with you? I was like top of my class, valedictorian, but oh, here's a fun story. I like to tell stories. I like to be a narrative storyteller. I like to be a monologist. I like to be a Bill Burr type, rant comedian, asshole, weirdo. I was so sheltered. I was literally almost raised like Kimmy Schmidt, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, like in a bunker, like a sister wife. And I came out of that. Well, I didn't come out of that till I was like almost 30. Just kind of living underground. Because I grew up in an ethnic religious community, and then my parents, they kind of left that when they became more born again Christians. So I went from one extremist religion to another, anyway, yeah, one extremist religion that then became born again Christianity, then went to secularism, really, of the highest degree, anarcho-syndicalism, you name it, I did it. Oh, I wonder if addiction runs in your family. Why? Yes, it does. Anyway, I have like a bullseye target in my head for cults. I think that's Scientology. In fact, I might have signed some contract. Did you know that when you join with Scientology, this is for all those Angelinos out there, when you join with Scientology, you have to sign a 1 billion with a B as in boy year contract. Can you imagine that? That is absolutely insane in the membrane. And they will find you because they believe in reincarnation. And I think that something happened where I signed a contract in this lifetime. Wherever I work, whatever I do, somehow it has ties to that community. That is so bizarre. I don't understand that. And all the people who just joined, just like left. I love that again. Is that a woman wearing a dress behind me? Why, yes, it is. We're going to go like this. Do, 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 do. That is... We're going to go like that. That's better so you don't see the light. Nothing to see behind the curtain. I'll have to put a put a pin in this and pivot from my story time, my monologist story time, which was, what was my story going to be about? I have no idea now. I was going to write it down. Let's talk about the woman wearing the dress. This, folks, all right. I used to work in the Hollywood entertainment industry, behind and in front of the camera. This is drawn by Daniel Day-Lewis. This is from you could barely see it. This is from the movie, oh, why thank you, Stephen. I am gorgeous. Maybe send some money so I can get my roots done so I'm even more gorgeous. You're beautiful too. I mean, I can't see you, but you're my #1 fan tonight. So we're vibing with that. YouTube now tells us who our top fans are. All right, Phantom Thread. Paul Thomas Anderson. What movies has he done? Boogie Nights. There Will Be Blood. He recently did that one about like kids having sex. What the fuck was that all about? The pizza? Not Mystic Pizza. Oh, wow. Julia Roberts' first movie. Anyway, this movie is gorgeous. It was shot in 70 millimeter. You can see it at this theater in 70 millimeter. This was an extraordinary film. I saw it 7 times, I think, in 70 millimeter at the movie theater. And we're going to put this back down. Daniel Day-Lewis, this is his final role, and then he retired. So he said, because he often does these intensive roles, and then he takes a break for 5 years, and he's like, I haven't retired. Hi, I'm back. But in point of fact, he said, no, this is fucking it. He became a shoe cobbler. He became an artisanal shoemaker in Italy. But this whole movie, the whole concept of this is it was finally going to portray Daniel Day-Lewis beautifully, gorgeously, instead of like a monster. He often plays very different versions of himself. They wanted to use his actual accent, his actual debonair good looks, and he played a very famous fashion designer and named Woodcock was his last name. Woodcock. That no, you think this is phallic? How about Woodcock? Anyway, so in this film, he plays this eccentric genius who's a complete son of a bitch, but he's brilliant. And Daniel Day-Lewis, the human being who's the actor playing the character, actually did the drawings of the dresses that this so-called famous fashion designer makes in the movies. And there is this glorious, beautiful, hold on, let's make it look a little better here. These playbooks, hello. There are these gorgeous playbooks that we got because sorry for the ring light. Fuck this ring light. Let's figure this out. There we go. That's a little better. So these are playbooks from the movie that I got to offer to guests, but also to myself because there were some extras. You know, you gotta like skim some off the top. Come on now. I used to work for ArcLight Cinemas Hollywood in Cinerama Dome. Rest in peace. Rip, rip, rip. That was where Tarantino went and Christopher Nolan. It was like the shit in LA. It's where everyone wanted their movies to be shown, premiered. It has Cinerama Dome. It's a precursor to IMAX theaters. Wow. It was actually unbelievable. The Cinerama Dome sat, how many guests did it seat? I think it sat, I now can't remember, like between 700 and 800, but it felt like about 1,000 people. We had other cinemas that sat about 400 plus, 412. I do remember that, cinemas 3 and 10. And that's where we would show things that were shot on film, because there aren't many places that still show things shot on film, and there aren't many directors that shoot on film. You know who's also a pretentious cunt who shoots on film? Aziz Ansari. Did you guys know that? The comedian Aziz Ansari kind of got mildly canceled because he had a bad date with some girl. Do you remember that? Bill Burr, I mentioned Bill Burr earlier. He famously was talking about Aziz indirectly, because he was like, oh yeah, this Me Too thing, yeah, the cancel culture, that's pretty fucking substantial and important, right? You know, guys are like, you know, like just bringing it out in like business meetings and then like jizzing into plants. Like that's absolutely disgusting. Thank you, Stephen. So yeah, we need to get those monsters. But then it, you know, went from like calling out the monsters down to just like, oh shit, she wanted me to make her chicken. I made her pork. Oh no. I'm getting like canceled, you know what I mean? Like it was like a little bit out of control. And that was Aziz Ansari. It wasn't great what happened. It was a bad date, but anyway, in his act of contrition, he was it Wim Wenders. I mean, he had some crazy. Oh no, was it the guy who did Her? Todd Haynes. Todd Hayes. Oh my God. Anyone who follows me will know that I have what's called middle-aged mom brain, even if I'm not a middle-aged mom. My brain goes over there and I forget everything. There's a brilliant SNL sketch about this. Like, like your mom's trying to remember someone's name and she's like, oh yes, Jeff Hainsworth, Christian Hemlock. Oh, Chris Hemsworth. Oh, yeah. And there's this like translator you need to use to learn what the fuck they're trying to say. That's me. That's me. Anyway, I was about to tell a really fun story, and I was about to even write it down because I was going to pivot to Phantom Thread. Definitely one of my favorite films. Dang. Thank you for the dang, Stephen. Don't forget that I normally have a live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday is Manic Monday. I mean, I'm more manic than I am now. Sometimes not. Wednesday is hump day. We get our hump. Yeah, I'm doing this. Uh-oh. We're getting our hump on. It's sexy. I wear something sexy. I put my, like, the ladies come out to play, or the netting shirt. It's pretty, yeah, we have a good time on hump day. Even if we're just talking about self-love. And then on Fridays, it's anyone's game. This last Friday, which was yesterday, holy fucking moly. Holy Toledo, we really went there. Shut the door. Shut the front door. It was crazy. It was chaos. You should check it out. It was the day that Happy Gilmore 2 came out. Anyone watch that? You don't work Mondays and Wednesdays. Neither do I. Come join me at 7 p.m. Pacific, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Today's Saturday, and I am, well, technically I'm working because I'm here with you all. Cheers. You would love to watch all, said Stephen. Well, please do. I am so curious. Is Stephen still here? Yes, you are still here. Hi, Stephen. Is Jim still here? What about Axel Rose? Axel was joining us. Axel Lara was here. Robin Stanley, who is an amazing fan of mine and who has the best advice thus far. Like, what I do for everything in life, do it for, my signing of my artwork, which I struggle with. Sohal Hamza, are you here? John Pro Gamer, who is in chaos in Greece. I hope you're not up in a flame of glory. Steven. Hey, Steven. What's up, baby? Jim. Nothing. Where's my Jim? He's my OG. Abdul, who was like vibing with my brandy looks. You know what? Okay, people always, this is what I look like, right? Look into my eyes. Hi, this is what I look like. So my question for y'all, I already kind of told you my ethnic makeup. There's some Asian in there, a couple of Middle Eastern, Southern Russian. I have been confused for everything. I have walked into an environment and people walk up to me speaking Spanish. They think I'm Latina. I started dating this black dude who was a cool guy, former NBA player, and he said, "Oh, yeah, you're Mexican." I was like, wait, he just assumed, he knew. He's like, "You're Latina." I was like, yeah, no. I was once in a parking lot at In-N-Out. Shout out to In-N-Out. I was like, look into my eyes. I was there, and these two guys in a Mercedes-Benz, they were black, and they were like, "Hey, girl, come here." And I was like, yeah. They're like, "Are you Nubian?" I'm like, Nubian. Am I Nubian? Which is this like particular ethnic group of black folks from Africa. I was like, I'm a very light-skinned Nubian, baby. That's exactly right. The best, I think, was someone said I am a third Japanese, a third Native American, and a third, what was the other thing? Black. What the fuck? Okay. I had a doctor once swear up and down on his mom's grave that I was Hapa, half Asian, half white. No, but there is definitely Asian in me. And Asian don't raisin, folks. That's why I'm not a day over 25. Robin! Anna. It's A-N-A, by the way, not A-N-N-A, A-N-A. But I don't go by Anna. Only people from elementary school will call me Anna. Or my ex calls me Anna because he was from Uganda by way of North London, by way of the valley north of Los Angeles, and he didn't like long names. Otherwise, people call me Anastasia. Or Stas, like Anastasia. I lived in Paris. Est-ce qu'il y a des gens ici qui parlent français? Est-ce que vous êtes francophone ici? Anna. Anna. Est-ce que vous parlez français? Stas. Stasi-poo. Stazarini. Stazaruni. Stasi pants. Anastasia the Stas Pavlov on tenor trombone. There is no such thing as a tenor trombone. How about a tenor saxophone? Oh, I hope Jim's still here. He's, I think, been on all of my live streams. This is impromptu. This is like phone home, tell ET, because I didn't tell anyone I was going to be here. Not even my mom. These are going to go back on. And anyone a fan, again, of Everything Everywhere All at Once? We're going to do a little bit of that. We're going to sing a song. I just learned I am talking dirty. What am I? I'm always talking dirty. I am a quadruple Scorpio, fools. Quadruple Scorpio. Every astrological sign is ruled by a particular body part. Guess what the Scorpio is ruled by? Yeah, you got it. The genitals. It's second nature. There's nothing sordid, weird, gross about it. It's human nature. We all do it. We all fuck. Anyway, singing. I just learned my it's sister-in-law. I don't even know what you would call her, but I have a nephew. She's the baby mama. She left my family member. She just got married today, or well, she did like the like city hall stuff, and then she's gonna be married like in a ceremony on the 29th. And I was thinking about the Elvis Presley song that Kina Grannis covered in Crazy Rich Asians. Oh my God, doing the premiere for Crazy Rich Asians at the Cinerama Dome in Hollywood was unparalleled. Holy fucking shit, that was amazing. Anyway, she did, I think it's called It Can't Help Falling in Love with You, right? It has the line. Remember, we've quoted this line if you've been on my show before. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Like me, all the time. But I sang this song for my sister-in-law. We'll just call her my sister-in-law. More complicated than that, but that makes sense. And yeah, call me Stas, don't call me Stacy. Oh shit. I am so, you're a virgin to my show. Oh, so naughty. I am a whore. I'm a whore with a heart of gold to my show. How about that? But I'm obviously a sacred whore because, like, look at this halo. I don't know. It's my ring light. I have multiple. This is for art, though. This is, speaking of being in, right? Ooh. Or, ah! It's like my alien, oh, yeah. In the mood for love. Oh, shit. All right. I just dropped a bunch of my papers on my desk here. Oh well, this is my art studio desk, home, kitchen. It's everything all in one. Anyway, I wanted to sing this in honor of She Who Shall Not Be Named because I want to keep her private, but she is related to me. I'm realizing I did yoga in Griffith Park today, and I have, yes, where the observatory is. Yes, where La La Land was filmed. Rebel Without a Cause. Many other movies, commercials, TV shows, you name it. I just felt part of a tree in my hair. Well, it will remain in my hair. I have epic hair. I'm grateful for my hair. I once lost 75% of my hair when someone destroyed it with terrible product. Well, it was decent product. They just overprocessed it. But remember the song Crazy Rich Asians, Elvis Presley? I'm very hoarse, but who cares? We'll try it. We'll try it out anyways. Let's see. Wise man say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Take my hand, take my whole life through too. For I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, do I like dancing? I do like dancing. Scary. I am scary. And you like my hair. Oh, I was just going to pull up my cat. She's running over there. I am part of a collective of folks who do live stream shows. One is Chuck Dransfield, who has a kitty cat named Sasha. My kitty cat's named Galaxy. Chuck Dransfield's an old Hollywood historian, an actor, portrait artist. God damn, what does he not do? He's a screenwriter. He's a psychic and intuitive. He does a lot of things. His channel is at Chuck Dransfield. Joyce Pietrus is a numerologist. She does tarot and astrology. What is it? Mystic soul insights. She's cool. And then Pomona Remembers, an amazing creative and brilliant lady who does also psychic kind of readings. Pamela. She's a very cool chick. Anyway, I'm a part of that whole group of folks. And we'll take a moment to have my Donald Trump penis cigar butt prosciutto wrapped mozzarella stick. You can watch me eat this. Happy Saturday night, all. Sunday morning, Friday night. Where are you? I'm in Hollywood. East Hollywood. I'm just south of Griffith Park. And I don't normally go live at this time, but I decided why not? And it's normally an hour that is happy. A happy hour. We're at around the half hour mark. We'll see if I'll make it the whole time. I might not. I might not. Am I going to be going on for a while, Stephen? So typically, Stephen, my number one fan, yeah, I go on for an hour. And because it is a happy hour where even if you're not happy, I'm not happy, someone somewhere in the world is happy, and we can have fun together. I have a lot of energy and gesticulating with my hands, jazz hands, like a butterfly, flying away. So hopefully that brings some life to you, some levity. I do my best. What can I say? But yeah, we'll see how long I last. I don't know. Jim is still here. Thank God. You're happy to look at me. Stephen, where are you coming from? You might have already told me. I do not remember. Remember, I have amnesia. I don't know how long I'll be on tonight. We'll try to go the full hour. I was going to tell a story. I was going to tell a goddamn story. What was my story? It was going to be so fun. It was a fun story. I love my stories. Hold that thought. Oh, that's right. Thank you. That's right. We were talking about Mississippi, which I can spell. I've not been to. And they were talking about New Orleans, where I used to work for a bunch of people who were from Louisiana. Apparently a state that, as Tom Segura, any comedy whores, any comedy sluts out there, Tom Segura said, you know, there should be a whole wall, not built on the Mexican border, but around the state of Louisiana. Oh, shit. For folks who speak Cajun. How are they even citizens? This is Tom's joke, not mine. Put your neck into it, right? Oh, shit. I was watching Nate Bargathe again. How did he get so bloody famous? I mean, Tennessee Kid is not bad. It is not bad at all. Jim, I don't know. You have been at all my live streams. Where are you from, Jim? Where are you coming at us from? Are you in the United States? Are you in Europe? We had this guy last night named Reese, who is from Northern England. We had another dude, No Few was from Nigeria. You're going to have a margarita while watching. Well, why the fuck not? You are in Western Pennsylvania. Okay, so is that near one of the Great Lakes then? I'm trying to recall. I'm very photographic with my memory, very visual. I'm trying to think of where Pennsylvania is, which is a pretty decently sized state, and Western versus Eastern. Near Pittsburgh. Oh, shit. We probably talked about this then already. Pittsburgh. Michael Chabin is from Pittsburgh, right? I went to UC Irvine grad. He did his MFA at UC Irvine. The guy who wrote, well, a lot of different things. Let's see, what he won the Pulitzer for. Wow. I'm not drunk that much. Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay, Michael Chabin. Mysteries of Pittsburgh. That was his first book. Wonder Boys. It became a movie. So he's from my alma mater, and he's from Pittsburgh. So if you haven't read that, please do. Mysteries of Pittsburgh. You're going to support UC Irvine. You're going to support Michael Chabin. Literature. He's a literary, I almost said journalist. No, literary novelist. And he is from, what am I saying? Yeah, you're supporting Pittsburgh. Michael Chabin. Literary novelists and UC Irvine. I don't even know what I'm saying. We just picked up some more viewers. If you're not already enjoying, happy Saturday night. The city, I live in Los Angeles in Hollywood. No one was out and about because they're all actually living their lives except me, apparently. It's like, where are they? Why can't I be where they are? How do I find out where they are? I don't know. How do you do these things? I was raised technically I'm Gen X because of when I was born. But I was raised with a bunch of millennials, and then I really didn't come of age until I was really among Gen Z. So I'm a clusterfuck of chaos. I don't know who I am. But one thing is clear. I don't know basic shit, like in terms of like, how do you find out where people are, what they're doing? How do I go to where they are? How do I do what they're doing? I want to do something. I'm just, no, but I am doing something. That's why I'm here. I wanted to join you all. I felt led. I felt guided by the Spirit. I said, Amen. Spirit, please lead me to a live stream. And I'm here doing silly voices for you guys. What voices do you want to hear? I do them all, including I drive Tesla. I'm Russian. I come from Novorossiysk. My family, they eat baby stem cells. They get the black eye, but they look young forever, like Melania. She's up. Очень хорошо. What happens if you get drunk while watching? You get drunk while what? That's what happens. And say a little prayer for us all. Just don't drive. That's all I got to say. But maybe you will see the face of God in me. Who's here? There are multiple people watching, but I love how they won't show themselves in the chat. They're like terrified of me. I want you to roast me. I had someone yesterday, he came on and he was like, you have a big nose. I'm like, thank God I do. I can smell you out better, you rat. And then he was like, you look like my grandmother. I'm like, thank God. A lot of people have grandma complexes. So, you know, I get laid that much more easily. And then he said, and you look like a witch with that hair. I said, the better to curse you with, my dear. Please roast me. That would be so fun. I would love that. Let's see here. What's up next? Where's my trusty assistant? My cat. Oh, Jim already saw this. What the fuck is this painting? Lord help me. I do process art. I'm dealing with emotions. I put it down on a surface, whatever it is. I like to paint over, you know, all those fucking politicians. Like, what the hell? Why do politicians think why do they think it's a good idea to print out those really expensive, high glossy, very thick cardstock ads about it's not even their platform. They're like yelling about somebody else. You get them in your mailbox. You're like, what the fuck is this bullshit? People just tear it up or throw it right away. Well, do you know what I do? I actually put it right in my stack of things I paint over, and I make art, not politics, because fuck that noise. I have been an independent for a long time, and I'm very proud of that. And we are not talking about politics. We're not talking about the South Park dick that is this big. That's what she said. All right. Are we having yet? Are you getting some ASMR vibes, me eating my prosciutto wrap mozzarella? I was raised the most kosher you could imagine. So my grandmother's rolling in her grave. I have been chilling a beer for you guys. Oh my God. Joyce has joined us. What the fuck? Thank you for saying hey. As I eat with my mouth open like a fucking heathen. Oh my God. I'm so happy to see you, Joyce. Joyce, we were talking about you. Joyce is a numerologist, tarot reader, astrologer who has an account in Mystic Soul Insights. Joyce, yeah, you got it. I know. Oh my God. Hi. Joyce, how did you find out? Thank God you have have that, you know, as Bill Burr says, the man in the boat. Yes, that's the clitoris. Yeah, you hit that, and that's how you are notified when I go live randomly. I always threaten this, and I never did it, and here I am. Well, I did it before. I started my live stream of Palooza, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, like every other week. Here I am on a Saturday night when we all should know better and be enjoying ourselves. Oh my God, Joyce, it's 10:15. It's late for you. I'm so happy you got through your association meetings and everything else you did. I hope you're feeling better and chilling out, chilling like a villain. We're chilling like villains here. Thug life with our wide as fuck glasses, you know it. Ivory from an elephant from Africa. No, no, not at all. However, my dad, who's very dead, he did go to Africa on a business trip. because he worked in construction and they were like raw materials coming from Africa, and someone was possibly going to buy his company. It never happened. My dad lost a lot of money. It didn't work out very well. It was all very sad. But my dad is thug life. He got ivory. Why did he do that? He brought it back illegally. My dad did some naughty things. My dad loved to smell so fucking good. He would go to the shadiest places in East LA and get knockoff colognes. Like, not just like some shitty ass knockoff. Like, it was literally the cologne. I don't even know if it was, I don't think it was knockoff. I think it was just stolen. Oh, God. My dad was something else. But he got us the good stuff at the best price. He was something else. Rip. Rest in peace, Daddy-O. So yeah, Joyce. What were we saying? How did you find out about me? Well, you found out about me because you actually have the notification. Ding, 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 ding. Please hit the man in the boat. Please subscribe. Please like. Please leave some comments. That's how we get in this algorithm. That's how we get going. That's how Mama makes some bones. Mama needs some bones. Mama needs resin, maritime resin, so she can resin her paintings and sell them. Rather, her painted pine cones. Here, you're going to look at my like armpit for a sec. Let me grab this, or my like, I don't even know what you're going to look like or look at. Bam! These are highly entropying, I almost said porcupines. No, pine cones. And they are going to shit because they are nature and they are supposed to go to shit. They're supposed to fertilize the earth. They're supposed to create a canopy, allow the rhizomatic layers to thrive, and the mushrooms and the bugs and all that goodness that helps trees to live. But I paint them, and the only way I can preserve them is if I have resin. So who wants to pay for my resin, folks? You do. You do. So, yeah. Help out Mama. Here, you're going to look at my double chin again. How about that? I have to put that back. Hi. Oh, you're in a food coma. You're on your phone so you could chat. Do I watch YouTube on my TV? I sure as hell don't. But Joyce does, I think. You use the TV to see what's on YouTube. Hell yeah. Jim got a notification and was on his phone. Where's Chuck? I am worried about Chuck. He was working his ass off today. Chuck is my brother from another mother, and I miss him. You know what, folks? You know what it's time for? I have been very carefully, patiently chilling an IPA. It's a Swami Namaste. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. IPA. It's very sacred and holy. Said by the woman who is a self-proclaimed whore with a heart of gold. Welcome to my kitchen, more formally. Suspiria poster. Boop, boop, boop. Oh shit. I hope I didn't freeze the beer. It actually might be frozen. I forgot I put it in the freezer to chill it. I was a little, sometimes you should be impatient. Oops. I have a coworker who works for, the Forrest Gump movie, of course and there's the whole, the Forrest Gump Shrimp Company. So he gave me this limited edition Run Forrest Run like Halloween pint glass. I think I froze the beer, folks. Yeah, it's a very namaste. It's called literally Swami India Pale Ale. But I left it in the old freezer for too long. Let's see how much of it is a beer slushy. What the fuck? Oh wow. I'm having a beer slushy, folks. This is kind of fun. Happy Saturday night. I'm very introverted, but I'm what's called an extroverted introvert. And I'm between jobs and relationships. I got dumped and then fired within 5 days of each other in May. It was awesome. I'm also an artist, a singer, a merry music maker, a writer, screenwriter, actor, not really a dancer, but I'll move my body badly. What else do? I paint. I do mixed media shit. And I drink ice. What is this? Beer slushies. I don't know what. Look at this. This is epic. Like, look at this foam. This is honestly so epic, dudes. Oh my God. Look at this. Like, look at this foam. Oh my gosh. It's a beer slushy. And it's Saturday night, and people are enjoying their lives, and we are here because sometimes you just want to be here. And the whole, like, honestly, because of the loss of job in relationship, this is a two both. I met the guy in March 2023 and got the job in April 2023, and then it gone in May of 2025. And that's okay. That's what was meant to be, because that meant that all those art things I mentioned I could do now with y'all. And I could show up on a Saturday, because I work Saturday nights. I used to work in very high end, Hollywood adjacent, fine dining, elevated cuisine with fancy people. Fancy. I was the fancy maitre d'. I made your life beautiful. I was your ambassador for all things VIP. Or just, I would make you laugh and sing and cry and take photos with me because I made you have a lovely time. And I do miss my job. And that's what this is. It's a way to create community and to talk to people, make people feel like they're having a good time. This is what I would do. This is literally what I did for a living. I get to do with y'all, with you guys, with you folks here in Holly. Weird to you where you're at in Mississippi, in Western Pennsylvania, in Iowa. And those are the only people who are showing themselves in the chat, because the rest of y'all are creepy ass motherfuckers who are just creeping into my like DMs like little voyeurs, like, ooh, hi, show yourselves. All right, cheers. This beer slushy is like, this is so cool. Okay, I'm so excited for this. Let's do it. Let's do it like a live taste test. I mean, this foam is ridiculous. 10 out of 10. The foam is like the slushy. It's all ice crystallized. Oh, this is so fun. I highly recommend this. Like, put your beer, a high alcohol content, high ABV beer into a freezer, but not too long where it's like an explode. And you pour it, and like you still get the beer, and it's like melting because it's like 75 degrees Fahrenheit out, or whatever the fuck that is, 22 in centigrade. I don't know. But the head, that's what she said. The head on this thing, look at this. Look at this. Run, Forrest, run. Shout out to Nathan. Thank you, my arch nemesis from work. He said it was never personal between us. I'm like, bitch, it was always personal. But I'm glad you said that, Nathan. I don't think I'm supposed to name actual people's names, as long as they don't say their last name. This is so good. What? This is like so good. You got to do this, you guys. A half frozen beer slushy. Are the kids out tonight? It looks like a beer float. It is a beer float. It's like a half frozen beer float. Let's have another nub, another bite of he who shall not be named's little nub. Someone wants to join us. Hold on. We're going to go for a walk on the wild side. We're going to see if we can wrangle. Oh, Robin. Oh, shit. My kitty cat. Oh, no. She's like mad dashing it. No. Oh, I almost got her. Okay, let's see. You don't. This is a lesson. Are you an anxious attachment style? Do you constantly chase avoidant attachment styles? Do they constantly try to be your boo-boo face, but it ends in a fucking fire in your face? Well, guess what? Just like with my cat who's trying to run up the stairs that way, I'm going to walk down the stairs, and you know what she's going to do? She's going to follow me. You don't chase them. You let them chase you. I know that's hard, anxious types, but guess what? Guess who literally just showed up the second I didn't chase her? My cat. Because she wants to say hi. And I just got her. I captured the beast. The black-haired beauty. I like my men black and my cats black too. No. Oh, shit. All right, folks. Ready? Here is Galaxy, the Galactic Priestess. Galaxy I Am Queen on Instagram, because of course she has her own fucking account. Look at this thing. She's gorgeous. She wears, there you go, bandanas that are also mine. We wear the same bandanas. She contains multitudes. She has yellow eyes. She only has 3 paws. So she is missing. There you go. This is her left back leg that's half amputated. But she doesn't know any different because that happened when she was really tiny. She was living on the mean streets of West LA. That's, if anyone knows LA, that's a joke because West LA is very bougie as fuck. It's near Westwood and all that fun stuff. Like where I've been to NKLA, where she's from. I didn't rescue her from NKLA, No Kill LA, from that shelter. A coworker did, and then a coworker decided to move somewhere where there was a woman truly allergic to cats, like she would die if sniffed a cat. And my coworker thought she was joking, like, oh, she couldn't possibly be like that allergic. Oh, she was that allergic to cats. And so she, while she was moving, she had me foster Galaxy. And then once she moved in, Galaxy went back to her. And then she realized, oh, my roommate's literally going to die. So I have to move out, or Galaxy has to move out. And she literally gave up her cat. She was like, let's take her back to the shelter. I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I'm going to actually adopt her. I was ready for a kitty. She is my one and only. We love our Galaxy. She has the fuzziest primordial pouch of belly. She's not in a good mood because she's hungry. And she has these haunches. She lets me get in on that. Why don't we feed her together? Because what else are we going to do? I mean, there's so many things we could talk about. We could talk about the fact that there were Scientologists who used to live. We were talking about like how I grew up in this weird cult. And then I got wrangled into private Christian schools because my parents wanted me to be raised in the eyes of the Lord. We're going to turn on, so it's not so dark, this. We're going to feed our cat. Our cat. This is our cat. We all have a cat together. This is Galaxy. She's eating her little tiny... There you go, baby. She's eating her... Oh, yeah, I get to get in on her little rump as she eats. All right. The fuck? What live stream does this? Mine. Join us Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific. And random times. You better hit that bell and that man in the boat for notifications, folks. You better do that because, you know, where else are you going to watch me feed my 3-pawed cat who's gorgeous? She's a print model. She looks scared to death. Oh, no. That woman would murder you dead. She is definitely lots of hearts. Yeah, she is scared of nothing and no one. Nobody. That lady was, yeah, she meant business there on the mean streets of West LA. But yeah, cheers. Oh yeah, I could tell this story because I don't think, oh, my brain probably won't remember the name of this person. Well, cheers again. Beer float, so good. Okay, so we were talking about, oh yeah, it's mostly frozen otherwise. We were talking about how for some reason, maybe it's because of this like background of being in a cult and then into Christianity and then going to secularism and everywhere in between, how there's something about me. I have like a bullseye on my head for cults to find me. And they say that if you once joined Scientology, you signed a $1 billion with the B year contract, and they're going to like find you in every lifetime, right? L. Ron Hubbard, whatever the fuck, he's going to get you with all of his books of sci-fi. Do you know that he's one of the most prolific writers in all of human history? It's insane how many books he's written. I don't know the exact number, but it's in the thousands. That's how insane it is. Like novels. What the hell? And to be a novel, I think a book has to be at least 200 pages, right? Or no? Definitely more than 100. That's a lot of writing. Anyway, this story is because like when I randomly moved to Paris, I ended up working for a family Scientology, like completely randomly. It was absolutely bizarre. They didn't try to convert me. And what the hell was that? Oh, the Scientologist heard me talking about them. There's some weird fucking floaters. Did you see that? That was so weird. Anyway, I job selling supplements, working at a high-end like health and wellness shop across the street with bloody Scientology building, and they were our number one clientele. Like the largest part of our clientele was these Scientology. I was like, okay, this is really bizarre. Okay. I worked for the ArcLight Cinemas Hollywood and Cinerama Dome. Our uniforms look like Scientology uniforms. Come to find out, no one was supposed to know this in Hollywood, but the owners were actually former Scientologists. Like the Sea Org, like that ship they go out on, when L. Ron Hubbard trying to, evade taxes, and he was on this ship, and like only the upper ups go there. So that ship apparently has like these like portholes, and then the cinemas at ArcLight Cinemas Hollywood, every door had a porthole, just like Sea Org, like that ship that they all go on when you're at a higher level. And then also, I was trying to find a place to live. So I used to live in the valley, San Fernando Valley in Lake Balboa. And I was only there for years, renting a room in a house with a couple of folks. And they got married and then they had a kid. They're like, you need to get the fuck out of here. I'm like, okay. I looked at a place in Echo Park and I met this other crazy artist. Can you imagine? Only me would find this. This was a house, excuse me, beer burps. One woman, two women looking for a third roommate. One woman was an opera comedian. Literally, she does comedy, singing opera, of course. The other person was a puppeteer, marionette lady, who also did comedy. I was like, oh my God. And I would have been the third wheel. They invited a bunch of weirdo artists, women, to look at the third available room. The room was like a bloody closet. No one was going to take this room except the very right person, which wasn't me, and this other girl, Jennifer, and that's kind of her name, kind of not her name, but I dreamt about her this morning, weirdly enough. I haven't spoken to her in a long time, because she and I ended up saying, let's become roommates. Let's find a place together, like a 2-bedroom place. And she found this place that I've been living in for 9.5 years. So it'll be 10 years in February. And she's the one though who found it through West Side Rentals. Go Jennifer. And then she moved out a year later. She had a crisis of faith and identity and became a Buddhist nun. Go Jennifer. So I'm very proud of her and happy that she found her calling. Cheers. For you. However, the shit gets sorted. The story is epic, folks. Okay. So we needed to furnish this place, but when we saw the place, we loved the furniture already in it. So Jennifer goes on Craigslist. She finds, hope you're drinking your margarita, Stephen. She finds the exact same furniture that was in the house when we saw it, when we did the walkthrough. And it turned out the women who were here in this house before us were getting evicted, and they literally just had to sell the furniture in it ASAP. And we were like, dudes, we're literally going to be moving into your home. Let's buy your shit so we don't even have to move it. And we did that. We literally got everything that was here that we liked. It was very synchronistic, very amazing. Come to find out, the reason they were immediately evicted is because they did some sordid shit while being in the Church of Scientology, trying to make it as models and actresses. The chicks are gorgeous, like smoking hot, and they were trying to make it. Well, one of them decided to fuck an A-list actor in the Church of Scientology. She was having an affair with a married man in the Church of Scientology, and they love having their dirt on you. And this is like, you know, like everyone, people have affairs, whatever. People are gay, but it's like it's just, for them, it's like something else. I don't even understand it. But because one of the girls, in my bedroom no less, I bought her bed frame, not the mattress. It's my mattress, her bed frame. She was boinking, smashing a dude who is a married, very famous A-list Hollywood actor, but a Scientologist, and she was a low-level Scientologist. So she was on the lam. So she fled. She started to Airbnb this place, which is against the lease, and my landlord like lives here practically. He doesn't, but he's like here every day. Because we have insanely low rent for this area. I have a 2-bedroom place that is cheaper than a studio apartment. If you just went like a little bit up the road, it's insane. Like where Chuck lives, like this is the price cheaper than a studio where Chuck lives. So like in Los Feliz area. So it's, yeah. So you don't do anything against the rules, or you are gone because the landlord could find someone way better than you immediately. So I am telling the story because I had it verified because one of my we have 8 units, And one of the people, just in the, I guess the seventh, is it the seventh unit? Yeah, the seventh, no, sixth unit down. She and her husband confirmed that this very famous actor did come to our gate because we were gated, and she had to let him in one night to boink the girl that was in my room. And again, they found out she was fucking him. She went on the lam. She literally was hiding. She was running away from Scientology, running away from Scientology, and Airbnb this place, and then lost this place because she was doing that, and the landlord found out like in a jiffy, and that's why I got this place. It's like I feel like I think I need to write a play or some type of show. I think it would work as a play. It would be really fun, and like each act is about like me and some bizarro run-in that I have with Scientology or a cult. I've had run-ins with MLMs, pyramid schemes, so many like ridiculous amounts of times, including the so-called Jude Law guy. This guy looked like Jude Law, who got me into medicinal mushroom MLM before it was cool to drink medicinal mushroom shit, as it's in everything now. Cheers, by the way. Thank you to everyone who's watching. Thank you to everyone who's liked this video. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed, who's left comments, who has hit the man in the boat, who's liked. I love you. I'm thankful for you. Please do that more, because ultimately that's how, remember, you pay mama's bills. You get me that maritime residence so I can sell my pine cones. Mama wants to sell her pine cones. That's how you make it in Hollywood, folks. Let's go through the chat, because it looks like shit just it kind of like blew up. Stephen, Joyce, Robin, thank you for being here. Way back again, I want to acknowledge Abdul for being here. John, the pro gamer. We got pro fucking gamers. I was a almost pro volleyball player. We got a pro gamer. We got Stephen from America, from Mississippi. Sheldon, who said hey and then like disappeared. Sohail Hamza, who came in and left as fast as he saw I was eating ham. Well, rather prosciutto. Axel Rose Lara, Axel Lara was here. Steven is blowing up the chat, man. You are my #1 top fan. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my Saturday night. I'm just loving this. Thank you for getting the notification. Please, please follow, like, subscribe, hit the man in the boat, all that. Leave comments, please. All right. Yes, amputated. Well, Galaxy was not amputated because that's one of her legs. It's her back left leg. I have a bum left leg from when I was in volleyball. I've had an anterior ligament, partial reconstructive surgery. I've had 2 partial meniscectomies. I have had all sorts of other things done to my body. It's been done. You name it, it's been done. Anyway, so she and I both have left leg vavas. That is Russian for boo-boo. Hello to Galaxy. And believe me, she was not scared to death. She was so fucking hungry. And I definitely just fed her. Okay. You are old as fuck, Steven says. You're drinking a margarita, listening to a woman on your phone. Just some woman. Wow. I am the Anastasia. I am the resurrection. Which is obviously for the Greek word, not because I'm literally the Jesus Christ. But are we not all the Christ itself? Have we not read Course in Miracles? Stephen says he should have stayed married if you're going to do this. What, watch me and have a margarita? God, am I that pathetic? No, I am not extraordinary. Joyce is mentioning that this sounds like a movie. Yes, that story is definitely like a movie. It looks like being John Malkovich. Absolutely. Malkovich. You've read all about Scientology, and that is enough to read about it, because that shit's real. I live right down the street from the headquarters. They have a headquarters on Franklin. They have a big, creepy blue-purple building that looks like a mental institution. It's very scary. Jim, look at you retracting messages, Jim. You putting that filth in our chat and then having to retract it. You want to join on Hump Day, Stephen? How old are you, Stephen? You said you're old as fuck. I love that like people they're like 35 and they're like, I'm so old. My back hurts. Like, dude, you're fucking old if you got like a scooter and you're like moving a like, you know, what's this called? You're old when you can't remember what's this called. Oh shit. I swear to God, I've not drunk that much. You're 48. Oh, I thought you were going to say you're 88. You're not old unless you are a nonagenarian. And if you don't know what that means, well, then you're not old. Oh, you accidentally put LPL, which stands for LCD Sound Systems secret group. Join them on Instagram threads. LPL instead of LOL. You had to retract it. God damn it. Look at us. We're over 70 minutes, an hour, and now 11 minutes. And now we're surging. People want to watch us. They were running away before. They were scared. Be afraid. Be very afraid. I'm eating my hair. I just told an epic story about Scientology. You missed out. We talked about Tom. Do you know how many dreams I've had about Tom Cruise? Because I've been connected to these weirdo Scientologists like my whole life. But I know powerful Scientologists. So if they ever stop me on the streets, I could be like, I can tell them the people I know and they'll leave me alone. I can mention that I'm in Sea Org. Anyway, you're not an octo yet? Like octo mom? I sure as hell hope you're not an octo mom. This is great. This is saying I know this is a nice surprise. I don't go live. I'm so sad though that Chuck couldn't join us. I was gonna send him a little message and say that I was going live. I think he needs a break from me. Chuck is my life, my everything, my friend, my partner, my brother. Not my romantic partner, obviously, if he's my brother. No to incest. Just in case you needed that. Yes to porn. Oh, we're not supposed to say that word on here, otherwise I'll get canceled and they'll take down my account. We don't want that. Mama needs her maritime resin. And this beer slushy, I can't like highly recommend this enough. Just freeze your beer just so much where you get that beautiful head. Yes, that's what she said. You'll have an amazing time. This has been a blast, folks. I know. Oh, poor Chuck. I am the bomb, and I'm bringing them in. That now I know that you're definitely the age you said you were, 48. A woman never tells her age. How old am I? Guess. I mean, I made an ET reference today. Oops. Maybe I'm a friend of Drew Barrymore's. No, yeah. When I played volleyball, they would call me on a bomb. So yeah, that dates me. That was all the rage back when some of my teammates lived near Snoop Dogg. Literally lived when it was gin and juice, laid back with my mind on the money and my money on the mind. Or is that Dr. Dre? 90s hip hop, rap. Anyway. Oh shit. Joyce is talking about the top of the pyramid, the religion, and yeah, it's all about ETs. You know it. And flat earthers, and God knows it's anyone's guess at that point. All right, my beautiful people, we've gone the distance. Gin and juice. Let's sing it. Laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind, or whatever. I believe that is Snoop, and Snoop was in that Harmony Korine movie with Matthew McConaughey. My friend did the robe that Matthew McConaughey wore in that movie. He played a complete degenerate, a poet. Let me not completely eat like a degenerate, speaking of which, into the microphone. All right, folks, I think we need to head out. Before I head out, I will put it forth to you all. Is there anything else AMA, ask me anything. Is there anything you need to know? Jim is thanking me for going live tonight. Stephen is saying, he is saying, because yes, at this point I have had a little wine and now a beer. But he is saying, oh no. Uh, you're again welcome, Jim, for going live tonight. Yes. Anything else? I can stay live for longer. I mean, look at how much of my beer I've left. I think Steve still has a big margarita left. And maybe if I keep drinking beer, you might know how old I am. Or you can guess how old I am. Who wants to get in my pants? Tell me how young I am. No, I'm completely fine being my age. I don't relate to age. I don't look my age. People get confused when they know my age to the extent that they get uncomfortable. And I had someone tell me, do not say that that's your age. I literally had someone say, do not say that's your age. You need to say this age instead. I don't know. It's all good. He's like 44. Well, unfortunately, I haven't done my roots, so I guess I look older. I was told I was supposed to be 35. If I'm not 35, then I shouldn't tell people my age. So yeah, I mostly have been dating people 35 or hanging out with people 25 to 35. What is wrong with me? You were carded until you were 40, Joyce said. Hell yeah. Joyce is, you're one of the star seeds. You shall not mention your name, but you might as well be 34. No, thank you, Stephen. That's very kind. I am older than 44, obviously. But no, I literally had someone aggrieved, aggrieved by my age. Who the hell else is watching this? I love that there are people watching this who just creep in the shadows like fucking voyeurs, like creepy motherfuckers. Do I go gambling? I do not. My father was an alcoholic addict in recovery almost his whole life, who gambled a lot. So it's not my favorite pastime to think about that, but it kind of is too. Because when we were growing up, he played blackjack really well, 21. Very, very well. He was not a card counter. He was thug life, but he was not, I don't know what gang sign that is. It's just peace. But my gang sign is love. I'm a gangster of love, bitches. Anyway, yeah, no, my father was an amazing blackjack player because that's one of the few games that isn't just where the house is against you. You can actually win because of genuine strategy, and yes, you could count cards too. But it's very hard, almost impossible to do that these days. But when we were growing up and we'd go to places, because my dad had an arrangement with Harrah's where he'd go to the Las Vegas, the Laughlin, Lake Tahoe, there are a couple other Harrah's. And in the cars, kids driving there, we would play cards and we would play blackjack. So my dad, from a young age, would teach how to play blackjack. My dad was also an amazing billiard player. His nickname was Banker 46. He was born in 1946, but Banker 46, but Banker because one, he was the preacher's son, so they trusted him with the money, but two, he had a killer bank shot. So he did a lot of gambling, drinking, smoking while playing pool. We had a billiard in my house growing up. That was fucking lit. That was pretty fucking hot. Yeah, that was, as we used to say back in the day, bomb.com. That was the bomb.com. So, we had a billiard table, pool table. I used to play pool, but I don't really gamble or play pool or do cards I don't really play any of that shit anymore. I play with art. I play with googly eyes. I find random mugs on the side of the street and paint them cerulean blue. I find pine cones and I paint them colors. I have been doing a series of paintings that are like, as you guys know, these flowers. I haven't affixed them to the canvas, so sorry. I've probably painted 100 of them at least, and I'm Tetrising and collaging them into paintings. They will be on my website that I'm actually building because I had an Etsy and it got shut down. Fuck Etsy. Hashtag regretsy. Regretsy. We regret being on Etsy. If anything happens to your account on Etsy, fun fact, they will literally they'll shut it down and you can't contact them. They have no 1-800 number. You can't talk to anybody. You have to talk to them through your account. But if they shut down your account, how do you talk to them? You can't text them. You can't message them through your account. What the hell do you do? I have another account and I try to message them through that account. about a different account. No, it's a mess. Don't do that. Don't do it. Friends, don't let friends go to Etsy. And as a, I'm just noticing, this is very self-conscious. I've gained weight. Oh, the fun thing about hump day is that the weight goes to your boobs as a woman in part. So you'll see my boobs on Wednesday, but not literally, fully, but some of it. So come for hump day, see my cleavage, but it brings them in. But yeah, I worked in health and wellness, very high in health and wellness. You don't need Botox. You just need to stay lean, because the leaner you stay, the less you need to like suck up all the things that are like, all the fat in your face that's pulling it down because of the old 1-2 punch, time and gravity. And I'm just noticing in between jobs and relationships, I've gotten beautiful. Older, fatter. I love it. It's perfect. Anyway, I'm going to look at the chat. I said I was going to go. I feel like I need to go. I mean, this is an AMA. Ask me anything. I still have maybe I should stay on until I finish my beer. Steven is saying he took $100 and won $1,500. That's that's a good investment. I'm loving that. Joyce is saying that she lived in Sumner, Washington, in the Orton mansion when she was newly married. Yeah, you've talked about that mansion with all the artists there. That painting that you have behind you when you do your live streams. Oh my God, I love that painting. Preacher kids typically turn out the worst. Well, my dad was the youngest of 7 of a bunch of preacher kids. Yeah, you have no idea what my dad went through. It was unthinkable. Joyce is a terrible gambler. It's like going to the fair, except at the fair, you get corn dogs and butter dipped in fried shit. Butter dipped in panko breadcrumbs and then fried, rather, I should say, not just shit. Whoa, Steven's going on to number 3. Hey, baby. Steven, fun fact, we were born in the same year. How do I know that? I'm psychic. Joyce is saying she's had red wine and port. We are admitting our sordid secrets now. Red wine is good for you. Red wine, anything naturally colored, any bright color, like not because of some dye or synthetic coloring or flavor agent, is loaded with antioxidants. It's so good for you. It's amazing for you within, moderation. You could even die from drinking too much water, as you know. Let's see here. Hops, which are very much in this because it's a very hoppy beer. Hops are a natural anti-anxiolytic. So a bit of a benzodiazepine, if I might say. And it is naturally very calmative and relaxing. That's part of the reason why beer can relax you and help women on their periods with their cramps. Something I don't gratefully have to deal with because I'm not 25 years old. How many more beers to see cleavage tonight? Not tonight. I'm not going to take off my shirt tonight. I generally don't take off my shirt. I either shop with the shirt off or I don't. Tonight, I think I might take off my apron because, hold on. Because I'm wearing, today it's David Bowie. Hello, that's a look. Here we go, David Bowie. All right. Normally I keep this to an hour. I only go over if it's we really are in deeper, more profound territory. I don't feel like we're really there right now. But also this is an opportunity to be in community when maybe we feel like we don't have community or we feel alone. It is a Saturday night and I feel like everyone's doing something except me. And so that's why I'm here doing this with you. So Jim is talking about how he drank iced tea, pink lemonade, water, and you had beers yesterday. Amazing. LPL. You and that LPL. It's like LDL. What is that? Isn't that the LDL, those are the people, the Utah, the Latter-day Saints type people. Anyway, we have more people that joined us, and they're lurking in the shadows, and they won't let themselves known. That's okay. I do have to sign out though very soon because I'm on my phone live streaming and it is dying. So please, if you're being a creepy motherfucker, are you a creepy motherfucker and being a voyeur? That's okay. My ex-boyfriend was too. He told me that I was creepy and obsessed. He has a 500 song playlist for his ex named after her. The fuck? No, that's not obsessive. He would Google stalk people and say, I don't follow people, but he Google and then social media stalk them. Anyway, for those people who are stalking me or those people who are not stalking me in the comments, let me know any last questions you have because I do have to head out because my phone is dying. This has been a blast. This has been a lovely blast. Yeah, I got this from Amoeba, Stephen. Amoeba Records. The famous one was on Sunset, near Sunset and Vine, where I used to work as well, at Arc Light, Cinemas Hollywood, Cinerama, Rip Rip Rip, they don't exist anymore. Tarantino, Christopher Nolan's film. That's, what the fuck am I saying? Movie theater. But anyway, I'm glad this has been a blast. Blasting off. Probably blasting off to leave y'all. But any last questions before I go? There's still a lot of people logged in. I look like an Aussie fan. I am very much not. I am like a 2010s hipster chick, honestly, if you really want to get down with it. But I do love music. I play music. I like all sorts of music. I love jazz. I love blues. I love classical of all the sorts. Baroque? Baroque. If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it. This has been fun. I mean, rest in peace, Ozzy. Yeah. I mean, I love Sharon. She used to come in where I worked once. I worked somewhere with Chuck where we'd meet everybody. Her hair was beautiful. Oh, really? Oh, really? That's enough. All right, folks. We are at 87 minutes and 23 seconds. So that's an hour and 27 minutes. We're almost at an hour and a half. And this has been a Seinfeldian episode about nothing and yet everything. We learned that I have a play, or a screenplay at least, in my Scientology stories, including, I will remember, it was actually the A-lister who was having the affair with the girl living in my house. The reason why I got this house. Y'all have to remember his name. I do remember he was a Latinx actor. Ooh. Anyway, you're a Steven Tyler fan. Guess what, Steven? Who likes Steven Tyler? Steven, meet Steven, meet Steven, meet Steven. I met Steven. He came into my work. Because I used to work somewhere where we would give injections of boop in the ass of human growth hormone and other things that made you young forever. We did do like the vampire facials, but we did all sorts of fun things. We did stem cells. That's why I don't look a day over 15. No, that's scary. No, you want me to look at least. I am a day over 18. Hashtag Pornhub. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Please, YouTube, keep me on here. All right, folks. Joyce is like, yikes. That look. Which look? Hi. Were you in an accident? Please call 1-777-777-7777. We will straight out right away. We'll send an army of Russian whores your way. Okay, I'm stop. Steven Tyler. All right. Whatever people I had watching this, they're like, fuck this bitch, we're gone. All right. I love you guys. I need to go. You know Jim. They are great. I'm so glad that you are an Aerosmith and Steven Tyler fan. Steven Tyler is a hootenanny. He's like a beautiful lady and looks not a day over 21. I'm so glad. I love you guys. Have a beautiful night. We need to sign out an hour and a half of a Seinfeldian about nothing. So it is. Call me Anna. What is? Call me Anastasia. or Anastas, or I don't care. Call me whatever you want to call me. I'll see you on Monday. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what wild lurks underneath my surface? 80 do, 80 does. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Jim. I love you. Thank you, Joyce. Joyce, that was such a treat that you just randomly popped up. Such a cutie pie you are. I love you. I want to do more astrocartography with you. Let's find out where I need to move or live or just visit, or I don't even know. I also would like to thank I always have a few randos who come in and roast me, and I love that. One who was not rando, who very much didn't roast me, is the beloved Robin Stanley. I love you. Thank you. You're a cutie pie. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for loving my third eye. Thank you for everyone from Iowa and West Pennsylvania. Born and raised in the playground is where I spent most of my days. Thank you to the folks from Mississippi, a.k.a. Steven. Thank you to Axel Rose Lara. Thank you to Sheldon. Oh, shit, young Sheldon was here. Thank you to Sohail Hamza, to John the Pro Gamer, Abdul Muksit, who thought I looked like Brandy, which, again, is like the best goddamn thing ever. Yeah. And Jim, who's my OG, as well as Joyce, and now Steven. I love you guys. Know that you're loved. Thank you for spending your Saturday night with me. This was a real treat, a real honor. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. Maybe I'll see you on Monday. I'll be live Monday. I'm guaranteed live. Good Lord. Guaranteed live. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you there. Please like, please subscribe. Please hit the man in the boat. Please some comments. Please get mom in the algorithm so she can buy her resin. That's maritime. So she can sell her art. I love you guys. Yes, Wednesday boobies. But maybe you'll get them before then. Anyway, there's no nudity. It's just cleavage. That's all. Because I'm between jobs and need to lose weight. My boobs grew in size. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Be safe. Please know you're loved. Have a beautiful night. Thank you for tuning in. This made my night. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye. Bye, my friends. We'll use this hand to log out. Goodbye.